Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5 of FIFA 12 Online Games. I was going to play as China, that was what the comment left. Turns out China aren't in FIFA 12. I know they were in 2010 World Cup, so I expected them to be in FIFA 12, but they're not. So I picked the, alphabetically, the closest team that's there, which is Chile, the CH. They're the only other team that has CH. So, that was so bad. I need to not make mistakes like that. Just passing him the ball. Chile have, I think, one really good player in Alexis Sanchez. They've also got a player who I really like, which is Suazo, the guy who's on the ball right now. He's only a 78, but he's really good, and that guy just got quite badly tackled, so I should get this free kick. Now, let's see. This guy's certainly not going to take my free kicks. Is Alexis Sanchez even playing? No, Alexis Sanchez is not particularly good. Fernandez would appear to be the best choice, so that's who I'll go with. Not quite as close as I would have liked. Would have at least liked it to hit the post. Be more dramatic that way. But yeah. So I'm recording this directly after we lost the Dagenham Special game 2-1, but it was a good game. I really liked my goal. The more time that passes in between, I'm deciding, like, I liked my goal even more and more, so it's actually one of the better goals I've scored in a while, so it did make it worth it to at least have that one good highlight. And we got Alexis Sanchez up front on the ball. Unfortunately, the defenders are sharp, so they got to him, but guy made a mistake with his passing. This game just seems to be a lot more fast-paced. Instead of playing with Blackpool and Dagenham, we're playing with two international sides. I've mentioned I'm playing against Mexico. Don't think I've mentioned that. So that must have been offside. Yeah, it was unfortunate. This game is being played at a lot faster pace, so I'm of the opinion that faster-paced games are funner, if slightly less tactical. That was a good ball. Good thing I got it out of there as well. Okay, so I think my tactic's gonna really try to evolve around playing clever passes up to Sanchez. I don't think the guy's a really good passer from what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'll give him that. There's not much I could have done about that. The players just ran into each other, and didn't quite mean that, but that was a very good ball. I'm gonna lie. Not gonna lie even. I'm going to lie. Okay. The guy's not someone I can easily trick my way past. Although Sanchez is doing a good job of harrying him up there. And some good defending. It's always nice. Not a good pass by Sanchez. Chile are a surprisingly sharp passing side, in FIFA at least. And again, close. If anyone's going to win this game for me, it's going to be Sanchez or Suazo. So there's always positives we can take from those guys, even if we do lose in the end. No doubt we'll see some nice play. And some poor play, as that showed. God, the guy plays a tight midfield. I'll give him that. And Suazo scores us the goal, and a good goal it was. So, there we go. I had a feeling in this game, whoever scores first is going to win. I mean, he might score a really quick counter and make that not matter, but it was a high tension in this game, high tempo. That's what I meant to say. So I had a feeling whoever scored first is certainly going to have a big advantage if the other player didn't get it back quick. That was a good shot, though. So yeah, let's kick off again. Mexico versus Chile. Chile winning 1-0. Suazo in the 32nd minute. Or it might have been the 31st. FIFA times go so fast. Alexis Sanchez does some nice ball stealing work. And Suazo makes it 2. The 2-goal cushion, and in 3 minutes that's going to demoralise him a lot, as well as playing well for us. I don't know if you guys are getting this. We're getting a really slow frame rate in these cutscenes. Not in the replays or the actual game, but just in these cutscenes I'm getting a really slow frame rate. That was a good turn by Suazo, and another good left-footed shot. This guy must be a left-foot striker. He scored, I think, both the goals with his left foot, and they were both good. I don't think a right-footed striker could pull off 2 amazing left-footed shots in a row. The guy was just waiting to be able to pass to his number 7 there, Barrera. It's not exactly smart, in my opinion. If you can't get the pass straight away, and you can't get it after your first attempt at winding around the player, you should go somewhere else. But he has done that. Bear in mind, it's just he waited a little longer than he probably should have. And we're keeping him out. It's not the most enthralling stuff. He's just passing around side to side. And an attempt to get the ball to Suazo, but a little too heavy. So I don't know who this Valdivia guy is, but he's good. I'll give him that. And that was a way too heavy cross. I tapped it. I meant for it to go into Suazo. Instead the guy tried to pass all the way along to Alexis Sanchez. A good play by Suazo. If he gets a hat-trick, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna bite my own face off. Yep, that's possible. Don't even question it. Don't even think about it. Just accept it. Offside, I thought so. I was gonna say that's a bit of a jammy goal. It would have been a lucky rebound, but it was offside. Suazo almost scored a third though, and it would have been onside if it had gone in because it was just shot. But there you go, 2-0, 2-goal cushion. This is valuable. I always mention the importance of a 2-goal cushion. It really, if you can get the 2-goal cushion, your opponent's going to have to work at it if they want to win. Possessions even, he's not a shot. That's actually surprising. He's had really sharp passing. He's just not been able to get into the final third. In fact, I think he's been quite unlucky there. He's had some really good passing up front. But he's just... And I wouldn't even say it's me defending particularly well. I just think he's been unlucky not to be able to actually get a shot off. So, that's something to consider. Alexis Sanchez there on the ball, good player. I've probably mentioned that. Ooh, that was an obvious push. I think that was just FIFA's engine being a bit crazy, but if that was real, that looked to me like a penalty. That was a poor clearance. That would have been an amazing ball, but it was pretty offside. Like this is not particularly surprising. That ball was really offside. And we have some lag. Oops. Okay, so let's see. Can this guy make this game in? Okay, he could run the ball out. That's always an option, I suppose. I'm not gonna deny that that's a it's a tactic. I wouldn't say it's a good one. There's your FIFA tip of the day. Don't run the ball out. It's more common sense than a tip, though. Yeah, don't run the ball out, guys. Okay, I'm gonna try and slow the game down a bit. The pace isn't really going for me. I mean, it's not going for him either, but it's going too fast. We're both losing possession too much and nothing's coming out of it. So as soon as I get possession, I'm going to try and slow up the game. The passing is really sharp in this though, so I suppose the game's always going to be pretty fast paced. And it's going to run down the wing with Ayla. I believe the name is. I swear there was a foul in there somewhere. But, oh dear, the guy played me there. I'm lucky to get away with that. I fouled him. That's surprising. I do not see what I did that ended up counting as a foul, but at last it was so. Ouch, that looked sore on Suazo. Wasn't an awful lot I could do in that run. I didn't cut in early enough, and I don't think a pass was ever really a good option. This guy, I've mentioned before, he plays a really tight midfield. If I was a wing player, I'd be able to take advantage of that. But I'm not really a wing player. Someone mentioned, I think it was the guy that wanted me to play as China. Unfortunately, they're not in the game. But he mentioned, play long balls more. So that's something I'm gonna consider. At least I wanted myself a corner off of that. Again, slow-mo replays. Somewhat off-putting. Sorry about that. Just had a bit of bad lag. Hang on. I think something's wrong with the audio. There. Nope, it's fine. I don't know what I was thinking there. And Sanchez gets us number 3. I decided that I was growing impatient with trying to pass the ball into the net. That's really what I was doing, trying to pass it so much that I wouldn't have to really take a shot. So I ended up taking a shot, and there we go. And the game has been really slow, as usual. Don't know what's up with these cutscenes, but here you go. Here's the replay. Good goal. 3-0. Will the guy quit? No. Good on him. 3-0 is normally the I'm going to quit point. What the hell happened there with the players? You see that? Wow, this is a rough and tumble game. Ponce! What's the guy's name? Ponce. The number 3 in defense. He's a Ponce. Wow. Oopsie daisy. The guy, I would say, I wouldn't say he really deserved a goal from that. You know, that always was going to be tough. But I'd say I wouldn't complain if he got one. I'd say he certainly deserved a goal from this game. Oh, I was trying to just be cheeky and skin his whole team there. It would have been good if it worked. Oh, I really want this Suazo hat-trick. It's gonna have to be a 4-0 if I want it, though. Do I want it bad enough? Arturo Vidal, he's a good player I've got on my team. Not quite. I don't think he meant to do that. That would be silly if he'd meant to do it. But I really want the Suazo hat-trick. Oh, come on. The guy's such a tight midfield. I've said this over and over, but it's making it hard to break him down. I think, is that full time? Right, that's full time. Yeah, there you go. 3-0, guys. Decent win. Could have been better. At least the guy didn't quit. That's 2 games in a row that they haven't quit. He never even had a shot, apparently. My pass accuracy I'm happy with. I would have liked more possession. Generally, I think I'm happy with that. Don't think there's any match highlights. We won't man the match with Suazo. Fernandez played well, 8.9 there. Alexis Sanchez, just an 8.2. I suppose he was probably expecting Sanchez to play well. He plays for Barcelona, so he probably thought, I better mark this guy, and forgot about Suazo. And out of his players, his best is 6.6, nothing special. His defender. That just, generally when a defender gets a good rating, that means that they've had to do a job more than they probably should have. Like, you're defending well if your midfield can get to defending a lot. I didn't know I was playing a 3 in the back. I actually am a fan of this formation. That might have been the reason I won. Certainly this works against pretty much everyone apart from like players who are so good that they're just going to take advantage of your lack of defense on the wings. And I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about defenders. Generally, you don't actually want them to get particularly good ratings, because if they do, that means they've had to make a lot of tackles and do a lot of defending, which means that the rest of your play isn't up to scratch. So, hey guys, that's it for this game. Chile 3, Mexico 0. Sorry about not being able to play as China, but they're non-existent in FIFA. So, hey guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.